breathe. All right, it's okay. It's okay. You guys clicked on this video because you want to know how to be more focused and productive. Step number one, just be more present, all right? I want you guys to fucking pay attention to every single thing I say in this video because I know how you guys fucking feel. I know how hard it is to be so focused and productive towards your goals. You see everyone else online, probably including myself, who seems like they've got their life together. It's not really like that. It's just I've made a few tweaks in my life that's made me to be a bit more productive, but over a few weeks, months, and years, it's going to have a massive compound effect to see the results that you really want in life, alright? So I'm going to be sharing a bit of that as well. So fucking get yourself a coffee. I've got one as well, and let's fucking dive right in. Before we get into that as well, by the way, I had 5 free coaching calls. They've all been booked out now. So I'm still going to be doing a free discovery call. So if you guys want more help with life optimization, you don't really have a clear path for yourself, you want a bit of advice on how I adopted this current mindset as well, then yeah, click the link in the description. We'll jump on a discovery call and see if working together is a good fit for you. Now, a little bit about me before I get into the juicy little lessons, and trust me, they're going to be very fucking juicy. You're not going to want to miss out. Like, once I say them, like, things are going to be fucking leaking from the roof. But I've got ADHD. I failed high school. I was addicted to video games. I was addicted to porn. I was addicted to weed. I loved going out. Anyway, so I discovered self-improvement at 19, and I had all these big goals and desires for myself. One of them was to get 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm far away from that, but I picked up my shit. And so I tried every single advice that I read through these books. I heard on podcasts. I'd listened to all these successful people on YouTube, all these motivational videos. And so I got the whiteboard out. I drew out my dream life. I followed all these morning routines that all these self-improvement gurus will talk about. And so looking at this right now, it's like, oh shit, this guy's really taking the actions and steps to get his life together and be more focused and productive, and none of it fucking worked. Why did it not work? I have no idea. Until 4 or 5 years later, I'm here right now, and I've really changed up a few things within the way I approach my tasks, and I want to share those lessons to you right now so you can be focused and productive too. I wish I saw this video when I was 19. Lesson number 1. It's a little corny, but it's your mindset. And the reason why I say this is because I want you guys to ask yourself right now, do you even know what your clear goals are? Do you have clear goals? How do you talk to yourself? Is it positive or negative? Do you tell yourself that your goals are even possible? Or is it more just like a fantasy because like that's where you wish to be, but like you're not even sure if it's going to get there because you're trying to escape the current situation of your current life, but your thoughts and your daydreams feel better? Do you compare yourself to others? Are you present, or are you always thinking about what you could have done in the past? The reason why I'm saying this is because if you want to become more focused and productive, your mindset's got to be wide. It's got to be drilled. It's got to have your mindset's got to be there in the present moment. Focus on the task in front of you. I'm a massive procrastinator. I've got ADHD. And when it came to actually doing the task, before even sitting down and doing the task, I'd be in bed when I wake up and I'd be procrastinating about what I could have done yesterday. I'd be procrastinating. I'd be switching back and forth between the goals that I wanted to do or wanted to achieve, but then, maybe it's not for me. I think I'd go on YouTube and scroll for like an hour or two and look at all these other successful people that are younger than me. You really think I'm setting myself up for a focused and productive day if I'm doing that? Be honest. It's a no, but when I first said mindset, you guys were probably like, whatever, let's skip to the next lesson. But no, like, it plays a massive role. I truly believe if everyone had a positive, clearer mindset, that they could achieve anything in the world, but your mindset is stopping you. You don't even have clear goals. You don't even know what you want to do. I was actually on a coaching call yesterday with this lady, and she had a lot of ambitions, a lot of goals, but she didn't have a singular clear goal. And I feel, for me, that's basic step number 1. And she's like, I'll go journal today. Yeah, journal. Please be a bit more self-reflective and see what your mind is actually thinking. Please, clear out your mind first, and then we can go to step number 2. Step number 2. It's not even actually about being focused on the task or the work, but it's about everything else you do in your life. Again, similar to mindset. It's focusing on delayed gratification over instant. And what I mean by that is, if everything else around your life is chased or based around instant gratification, for example, like getting fast food, playing with your willy, doing drugs, drinking, even just listening to music and just avoiding doing the hard task, your brain is going to get so used to just wanting instant results straight away that when you have to be focused and productive, these things that don't give you instant results, it's going to be impossible because your brain's not used to that yet. It's only going to get used to the fact that, I've got to wait and put in some sort of effort and work to receive good results. when you start focusing on delayed gratification. For example, when I woke up, it's fucking freezing in London right now. It's like 4 degrees. I was sick the last few days as well. I just came back. I went outside. I went for like a 5-minute walk. Why do I do this? I don't have to do it. There's many other benefits, of course, like waking you up, sunlight. But I know if I low-key don't want to do it, I could have been comfortable in bed. I could have been comfortable in my warm, radiated room. But I'm training my body to do hard stuff. This is why I love going to the gym in the morning as well. Like, just straight away, without even thinking, like, I'm going to push my body. So think about things that you can do that are also delayed gratification. So when it comes to the actual work and focused, productive times, your brain's already going to be used to that. It's like, oh yeah, like, we've done this before. We've done similar tasks where we're not going to get real results until we put in the work. Like going outside for a walk in the cold. Like going to the gym. Like reading a book, reading 5 pages. Like having those hard conversations. Like cooking my own healthy meals. Laziness. If other areas of your life are lazy, or if you're being lazy, then you're going to be lazy when it comes to the actual work. I'm talking to myself here because, like, the examples I use, like McDonald's, I'd have McDonald's like 5 times a week. I wouldn't even cook my own meals. I'd get my mum to wash my clothes for me. Oh, and I wanted to be productive. I thought that was like saving time. It does save a little time, but there's so many other negative consequences there. Your brain's not getting used to the fact that you got to work for things. So it's going to make it impossible for you to focus and be productive. And the last lesson as well. There's so many more lessons, but I want to give you guys 3 for now. And this is a really good one, actually. One thing that's fucking increased my focus and productivity to actually make me want to achieve my goals is a hatred for my current life. Now, I've talked about this in my other videos, and I've also said as well, like, be grateful, of course. Be grateful that you've got a roof over your head, that you've got a phone, that you've got decent looking skin, that you've got a healthy looking hair. I'm just doing it right now. Be grateful. But also don't be content either. You can be grateful but not content. You can be grateful but want more. And now wanting more it's a fine balance. It's like, I want more because of my current life sucks. Like, no, it's like, no, my life right now, it's great, but I want more. Say it out loud. Remind yourself of things that have a lot of reminders throughout the day of why your current situation isn't where you want to be. I spoke about me going to work. That's a prime example. I hope you guys have the same mindset as well. When you go to work, maybe your work is enjoyable and like that's the thing you want to pursue and that's amazing. But I know for a lot of people as well, if you're like me, that you know you don't like going to work. You don't know what you really want to do in life, but you know you want a life of freedom. And you know going to work isn't fucking freedom. You're clocking in, clocking out. But if you have a decent paycheck, like a lot of you guys might feel comfortable. If you have friends there, you might feel comfortable. If it's close to work, oh, it's so convenient. I get to sleep in. That's instant gratification again, and you're not building a current hatred. You're actually telling yourself, oh, my life is actually really good. If you're very content, if you're happy with where your life is right now, you're not giving yourself any reason to grow anymore. I'm super blessed. I came to London. I'm in a new whole country. I work a really good job. I've mentioned this 1,000 times. I've got a loving relationship. I've got loving parents back home. I've got a beautiful sister as well. Amazing friends. I've traveled the world. I'm so blessed. I should not be complaining. And yet I'm still seeing different things that I know I can improve on in life. And that's a great thing. We should always be trying to grow and improve our current situations. Don't be content. All right? I'm not just saying the job situation, like just other areas. Let's say you just want like a better relationship. You're in a toxic relationship, but you have a partner right now who's just good enough. Stop telling yourself it's good enough. Wake up to the things that could be better. And I promise you, when you have this burning hatred inside of you for things that you know you can improve on, when it comes to then completing the task, you're gonna be so laser focused. There's emotion and pain is such a great thing. Well, I'm teaching people how to coach, and I've got to sell them on my product and my courses or whatever. And I've learned this as well, and every salesperson knows this. You got to sell on the pain points. So do that for your own life. Sell the pain points for yourself. Oh my god, I fucking hate this fucking house. There's rats everywhere. Oh man, and when you're working towards getting a better home for yourself, think about that. I promise you, write it down, write it on the wall. I've got fucking messages on my wall right now as well. They're a little personal, so I might show you guys in another time, but just remind yourself, journal, be self-reflective, remind yourself of your current situation. If you're positive all the time, like, it's good, but like, I notice it doesn't push me as much as fucking hatred does. I fucking hate this situation. I've got fucking socks, and if you have socks if you have holes in your socks, then you're pretty likely to get fucking new socks, aren't you? You want to change that situation. You're going to be focused and productive until you get those new socks. So my current situation right now, I love... Oh, no. See, I don't love my job. I like what it can provide for me. And that's what I've been telling myself for the past 4 or 5 years. Oh, yeah, like, it's allowed me to move to a new country. It's allowed me to travel the world. It's allowed me to live comfortably. I don't have to work a second job. Stop thinking like that. I know you want more in life. This is why you're watching this video. How I've 10x my focus and productivity. I'm literally telling you. It's a thing that I haven't heard anyone else talk about. Think of the painful moments and remind yourself of those things. Be grateful, but remind yourself of those things. If you're really struggling to like be focused and productive, you're having a lazy day, you're in bed right now watching this video. You're in bed right now, you're comfortable. You're warm under your little fucking covers. You think right now your life is amazing. It's not. You know it's not, because when you get ready to go to work, then you're like, oh shit, like, nah, I fucking hate this lifestyle. But then it's a fucking cycle. Don't get caught in that cycle. Remind yourself daily, constantly. Journal. Be grateful when you journal, but also remind yourself of the situation you're in and how you can improve. Hopefully you guys found some sort of value in that as well. It's fired me up as well. And I'm only saying this because I was once like you guys. I'm still am you. I'm just like a couple steps ahead. That's all it is. It's a tweak to my mindset. Focusing on doing the hard things, delayed gratification, getting rid of all the instant gratification shit. Or as much as I can at least. And yeah, having a burning desire to fucking change my situation through understanding the pain points of my current life. Alright, if you guys want more one-on-one coaching as well, you think we'd be a good fit, and you think my advice would help you guys, I hope you guys optimize your lives, live a life of freedom and abundance, then click the link in the description. The first call is free. We'll just talk if we're a right fit. Anyway, it is I, Tony fucking Lee. I love y'all.